I'm WIAT 42 sports anchor Lauren Sisler. This is AL.com's Kevin Scarbinsky. We're talking recruiting here, and we're starting with Auburn. All right, we're focusing in on game changers here. Auburn right now has 17 commitments, 9 early enrollees. Who do you predict to be the biggest game changer for this recruiting class?
Well, the person everyone's talking about, the person they hope is a game changer, is John Franklin III, the quarterback, the JUCO quarterback. He followed the Cam Newton, Nick Marshall path. He went to a major school, Florida State. Then he ended up at a junior college. Now he's coming to Auburn. Didn't have some of the issues that those guys had in their earlier 4-year college stints, but Auburn had massive trouble at the quarterback position last year. Everyone knows that. People are hoping that Franklin, because he's a dual threat, will be Nick Marshall 2.0. Why don't we just let him be JF3? Why don't we just let him be who he is?
I like it. JF3, that works. It's got a good ring to it. And a big key factor there right now, Franklin already enrolled in on campus. Another guy that he will potentially be throwing to is Kyle Davis. He's the 9th ranked receiver in the country right now, a 4-star. They need consistency here. Obviously, Ricardo Lewis inconsistent throughout the season. Duke Williams didn't pan out for them. They really need to get a core of receivers, and I think they've got a big opportunity here with some other guys that could potentially be coming in.
Yeah, one receiver alone won't get it done. You need a squadron, and one guy they're really looking at is Nate Craig Myers. He was an original Auburn commitment, and he decommitted. He opened up his recruiting. Now he's down to 2, Auburn and North Carolina. So it's Gus Malzahn against Gene Chizik. Actually, it's not. It's Damian Craig, the wide receivers coach for Auburn, and the wide receivers coach for North Carolina, who are doing the most chasing of this guy. But he has a lot of upside. He's a guy that can be a game changer, can be a playmaker, and that position, let's be honest, Damian Craig did a terrible job coaching his wide receivers last year. So he needs more talent, and he needs to coach them up. And if he can add Nate Craig Myers to Kyle Davis, it'd be a big get for the Tigers.
So he can recruit, and then he's got to be able to coach him.
You got to do both. Can't have one without the other.
All right, big picture here. Auburn coming off 2 rather disappointing seasons after a run to the national championship in 2013. Does this recruiting class help to boost Gus Malzahn's job security, or is it starting to fizzle out?
Well, a question to go along with that is there life after Will Muschamp? Did he take everything but the kitchen sink when he left Auburn to go to South Carolina? He took coaches with him. He took some recruits with him. And now one of the best things about Muschamp was his ability to recruit. Can they recruit after him? But they've got some guys who have come in with some pretty good recruiting reputations themselves.
Yeah, you talk about Kevin Steele coming in. Also, defensive backs coach Wesley McGriff, another guy that's kind of flown under the radar, big in recruiting. He was able to nail down Laquan Treadwell at Ole Miss, as well as Robert Kandishi, 2 very big impact guys. So I certainly think that these 2 guys could have a huge impact in building up this class and in the future.
That's the real question. Is there a future? Can they get it done this year? And the answer to that question is, you don't know, I don't know, nobody knows, but I know this. They better develop these guys a lot better than they've developed the top 10 classes they've brought in year after year after year, and they better do it in a hurry.